Hello there, we're back. In a previous video, I showed you how to navigate to the back end of your Joomla website and to sign in and to do a couple of basic things navigating around through the back end of the site and to check your statistics through your Piwik component. So now I'm going to show you how to create a blog entry. So the first thing I'm going to show you is tabs. Hopefully you're familiar with tabs. What I do is it makes it really easy is I open the back end on one tab. So go to your domain name /administrator on this tab, and then go to your domain name on this tab so you can come here and check out what you're doing in the back end. So to create a new blog entry, it's a new article. All the words pretty much on your site are articles. Sometimes they're a module, but mostly they're articles. So you want to create a new article. And this is the create a new article page. Drag this down. Whoops, hit the wrong tab. Drag this down a bit so you can see the main part of what's going on here. Here you can preview your blog entry without it going up on the website. You can save it. You can apply, which will save it without leaving this page, which is handy if you're creating a long article. Apply after each paragraph so you're sure not to lose valuable information, and then just keep going. Or you can cancel your entry altogether. So you want to give your article a title. Keep in mind that when you create a blog entry, it's automatically going up on your Twitter page and your Facebook page. So the title, especially for Twitter, is about all that people are going to see, is the title. So you want to have a really clear, concise title. This is just going to be a test message. I'm not sure. But if you say you went for, you did some renovations and now there's a new bathroom in the chalet at Nora House. So you put like new, choose your words, spa, bathroom at Nora House. So that might attract some attention on Twitter. People might want to see pictures of it or something like that. Okay, so don't worry about alias, that'll fill in by itself. You want to have it published, yes, but you do not want it to be on the front page. Obviously, because this is going on the blog page. If it was something to go on the front page, you would put yes there. But I highly recommend that you leave the front page the way it is. It's carefully balanced with keywords and tags and all that sort of stuff for Google. So if you add even 10 words, it's going to throw all the percentages of stuff out on the front page. But we'll go over that a little bit more. There will be room, I think, to put one article at a time on there, but we'll go through that on a new video. So you have to choose a section. The section is essentially the page of the website where your article will appear. So you can, create guestbook entries and put them so they would go into guestbook, but we're doing a blog entry right now, so you will choose blog. There's only one blog category. You have to have a section and a category. There's only one category within the blog section, and that's general, and it just makes it easy. So I would just leave it that way. Don't worry about it. I'll move this down here, and then we can see the real business of the how to make a blog entry, and that's this window, which is the text entry window. Most of the little confusing buttons here you won't have to worry about. The font and the font size and the styles, all of that is done through your CSS, which I've written for you. So you don't have to enter any of that. We want it to all look the same across the whole site. So just leave those alone. But you might want to do things like bold or italic or underline text. You can justify, center, right justify, and left justify text. A lot of the normal stuff. Highlight text. This is for text color. You might want to add a funky color, but for the most part, you're just going to type an entry and leave it the way it is. So here's where you would just enter all about this wonderful renovation you did, the hard work you're doing. Can't hurt to drop a couple of keywords in there like Ucluelet, accommodation, Tofino, Long Beach, vacation rental. You don't want to be like, you don't want to go overboard with that stuff, but in a natural way, if you can work those keywords in, by all means, because Google will see that and probably over time will rank you higher. So these are your two big buttons. There's going to be the insert an image, because you want to have lots of pictures of things all the time, and insert a link. So you can link to somebody else's blog, somebody else's website, another article about something else. So that's how you would do it. But you have to have something highlighted, and then you can make it a link. But for now, I'll show you how to put a picture in there. So this pop-up comes up for images. I'll show you how to use the Media Manager to upload images onto the back end, into the general back end of your website, in which case they'll show up here, like your photo album. This is where your photo album photos reside. And anything that's in this folder shows up in the photo stream on your photo album page. Okay, but if you don't, say you just have your digital camera with you, you download a couple of shots onto your hard drive on your computer, so you would just click this upload button and hit the add, and it'll show you a picture. I'm on a Mac. Obviously, you're probably on a Windows machine. It'll look slightly differently, but this just so you can navigate around your hard drive. There's the desktop, so you pick a photo. Oh, look, there's me and the dog. So yeah, we want to upload that. So there it is, Paul and Kaya, and you hit the upload button. It shows it working away there, and then green, bing, it's up, and you'll see in the background, there it is. So when you see that, you can just close that window. Now, in order to insert this, it wants to see the URL of the image right in there. So you have to click on the actual text of the image, and boom, it pops up into there. It shows you the size of the picture, which is actually a small picture for this one. So usually that would be a lot bigger. Your website, the text width is 700 pixels. These are in pixels. So sometimes you get a picture that's like 2,000 pixels wide. That's going to be nuts for your blog. You don't want a huge photo like that. So you can change this, and it keeps the aspect ratio. If you just change one of them, say we wanted it half the size, and then just click anywhere outside of that, and it automatically snaps it to the aspect ratio. We'll keep that one because it was quite small to start with. And then there's lots of other things you can fool around with this. There's a rollover. Don't worry about all this stuff. It's you don't need it. Why confuse things? So at the bottom then, once you have your picture that you want, you just click Insert. There we go. And it pops a picture in there. The easiest way to deal with justification is right here. You just highlight the picture. Oh, here we are. And so I can center the picture, or bring it over to the right or to the left. Oh, you have to click again. Over there, or back over there. I tend to like them in the middle. And then if you want, you can put a link right on the picture or on text. So I'll show you how to do the link. Is you click the link button and you add the URL. It has to be http:// and then if it was my website, box9.ca. You don't have to have the W's in there anymore. That's old-fashioned. And you also want to make sure in the target here that you click open in a new window. It also means tabs, so when somebody clicks this picture, it'll actually open it in a new tab on their browser, and they won't navigate away from your site, which is what you want to keep them on your site. This shows a purple border around the picture here, but it won't show up on the back end. Or sorry, on the front end. We're in the back end right now. So there you are. You have your blog entry, and you just click Save. And it saves it. And this is the time when we, drag our little window up here, if I can. Sometimes I tell you, there we go. And now, so we'll just go to the front end tab. And you have to press the reload button, or like this is Firefox, please don't use Internet Explorer. It's the worst browser on the net. Choose Firefox, or Safari is a really great fast browser. They're free, you can just use it. So refresh the page, and it gets rid of the old, any old stuff and then puts up the new stuff that you just did. And then click on the blog tab, and we should see our new blog entry. Boom, shalak-lak, boom, right there. So there's a new spa bathroom in Nora House. I just realized that this is going to automatically upload to your Facebook page, so people might actually see that in this. So there it is. Every time you have a blog entry, it has an add this button. I keep having to click because I keep clicking outside the window. So when people roll over or click the add this button, I can automatically dig this, or press Facebook, and it automatically opens whoever is browsing it. It opens their Facebook page and adds this post to their Facebook front page, wall, whatever. They can Twitter this, they add it to StumbleUpon or Google Bookmarks, anything like that, which is cool. And then also they can add a comment to this blog post. And this could be, I think, could be quite fun for you and for people who enjoy the Nora House, because yeah, they just put their name in there and their email, and if they have a website, they could do that if they want, and leave a little comment like, "Hey, cool! I can't wait to see the new place. We'll be there." Blah blah blah, and then they hit send, and you'll be notified anytime somebody comments on the site. And you can also take down those comments if you choose, and I'll show you how to do that. So I think that pretty much does it for how to add a new blog entry. And then of course well, right now we're on the individual article page. Each article has its own page, which is when you click on the title. Well, the title's not clickable. You have to click on the picture on that one. Oh yeah, and there it launched my site in a brand new window. Cool. Okay, so next video we will talk about the reservation system. Thanks. See ya.